If you're looking for the most rugged, durable, portable Bluetooth speaker, then I think I have the perfect solution here with this VOCBOOM. This thing has blown me away with all of its features. I'm going to talk about the best features, what we like about it. I'm going to talk about how to pair it, how to charge it, different ways that you can play music. And then a little bit later in the video, I'll talk about some areas where I think they could improve and also some things that I might not like about it. Now, the first biggest feature about this is that it's waterproof and it floats, which is unheard of. You would think that it's a pretty hefty speaker. You would think that it would sink in water, but it actually floats on the water, so it's really hard to lose. And it can get wet as long as these ports are closed up, which I'm closing up right now. As long as these are fully closed, make sure to close this port. This thing handles water so well, and you don't want to dunk it in the water. I don't know why you would do that. But if it somehow gets water on it or accidentally gets submerged, it's going to be just fine coming out the other end. Another cool aspect that I really like that some people might not think about is that you can sync two speakers to each other to give more of a stereo sound. So you can have one over here on either side of a party or something like that, so they're playing the same music. That's a really neat feature, and to do that you need two of these obviously, and then you just hold down the plus and minus buttons at the same time on both speakers and they will sync together, and then you can play your music on it. That's a really awesome feature that not every speaker like this is going to have. The sound quality, both in how loud it gets and also the spectrum of the EQ, you get all the bass, you get all the highs. It doesn't sound too much on either side. It's a really great solid mix on either side. This gets super loud too. Don't worry, you don't need to worry about it being too quiet. Yeah, I don't really even have to adjust the volume if I'm just putting it in my bathroom for when I shower and stuff like that. It's just going to get plenty loud for you. Don't worry about that. So like I mentioned in the shower, if you really wanted to, you could place it in your shower because it's waterproof, so it's not going to get too damaged. But I just put it on the outside of the shower and it's still plenty loud. I don't really think that there's going to be much of a benefit between having it on the outside of your shower and the inside, but just, that's my opinion right there. If you're worried about the battery life of this thing can play music straight through for at least 32 hours on one charge. So you're going to get plenty of use out of this, especially if you're only listening to it for 30 minutes to an hour at a time. It's going to be a while before you need to charge it again. So the battery in here is massive and really lasts a long time. I love that it has a handle, which makes it super easy to just pick up and go wherever you are. So it's a lot easier. You're not going to lose it because it has that handle on it. You'll see right up here, it's a very simple functionality. You just have the power button, the volume down, volume up button, and then play and pause. That's really all you need. Now there are 3 ways that you can play music on this thing. You can pair it with Bluetooth, and the Bluetooth connection is flawless. Didn't experience any sort of dropouts or anything like that. And then you can also use a USB cable right here or an aux cable in this same port as well. So, the classic aux cable you can hook up right there. You could hook up with USB-C, and then the USB stick. You could either do a USB stick or just a USB cord to your phone, something like that. So yeah, lots of versatile ways to listen to music, especially if for some reason your Bluetooth isn't working that well. You can just hook it up directly right there. And then that's also where you're going to be charging it. So yeah, everything is just right here in this port. I like that there's just the one port right here that includes everything. That way there's only one port to worry about covering up to make it waterproof. But yeah, this speaker has everything that I needed in a boombox, especially when we're out on the go, at the beach. I use it pretty much every day because I use it in the shower. So yeah, very versatile. Use it in so many different environments, and it's really loud. It sounds perfect, and yeah, I've been enjoying it. I think you're going to enjoy it as well. So yeah, go pick up one of these for yourself.